Got Talent. I kind of wanted it to mix.
AGT, July 8th on NBC and Peacock.
NBC4 News at 11.
At 11, a crowd screaming as ICE agents load up a 32-year-old U.S. citizen in the back of a car. Tuesday morning's arrest met with anger from the community, and it left a family in shock, wondering how to get her back. And today, they got their wish. Andrea Velez released from the detention center just before 6 o'clock tonight. Good evening. I'm Kathy Vara in for Carolyn. DHS says she interfered with an ICE arrest, but her family and her attorneys insist that's not the case. NBC4's Robert Kvasik in our newsroom tonight following all the new developments. Robert.
Kathy, arrested and charged with assault on a federal officer, but the woman born and raised in L.A. says this ordeal left her physically bruised and frightened by masked agents. Late tonight, her attorney confirming with NBC4 plans to file a civil lawsuit against the federal government for wrongful arrest. Andrea Velez released from federal custody tonight after not entering a plea in court today. Outside, the 32-year-old Cal Poly Pomona grad says she was wrongfully detained by federal agents.
It was just a day of work, and everything happened so fast. So yeah, and they didn't identify themselves, so I was kind of scared.
It was Tuesday morning in downtown L.A. Her mom and sister had just dropped her off to her job and then watched as she was taken away in an unmarked car. And they say they fear she had been kidnapped.
She's a U.S. citizen!
She's lived her whole life. She's born at USC Medical Center. She's born in the USA.
Prosecutors allege during Tuesday's immigration enforcement, Andrea Velez stepped into an officer's path and extended one of her arms in an apparent effort to prevent him from apprehending a male subject he was chasing, and that Velez's outstretched arm struck that officer in the face. When asked what exactly happened, this was her initial response.
No comment. No comment, sorry.
Minutes later, when asked if she would get physical with someone,
I'm very private and very, I guess, soft-spoken, so I don't really do any crazy things like this. I was just going to follow orders, and they just decided to pick me up.
And claims someone got physical with her.
I felt a big push, and I fell onto the ground. That's all I remember.
Civil rights attorney Luis Carrillo blaming the arrest of Andrea Velez not just on federal agents.
So we got the damage from the ICE people. I don't want to use another word like goons, but they did damage to her and their family, and the LAPD contributed to that because they didn't interfere. They didn't say, wait a minute, we got a call of a kidnapping. Is she the victim of the kidnapping or not? They just let the ICE people take her away.
In a statement, the LAPD says they responded to a 911 report of a kidnapping. At the location, they say they saw a woman partially handcuffed and with a federal agent. Due to their longstanding policy, the LAPD does not participate or assist with immigration enforcement. And LAPD officers only stayed on scene to maintain order and public safety due to the growing crowd. Up in our newsroom, I'm Robert Kvasik. Kathy, Andrea Velez due back in court, federal court, on July 17th.
Robert, thank you. New at 11, video appears to show possible ICE agents wrestle a man to the ground in La Puente. Video shows several men wearing vests with the word police. Witnesses say they showed up in unmarked vehicles on Maple Grove and Griffith around 11 this morning. A woman who claims to be the man's girlfriend told NBC4 his name is Jose Zuniga and he was previously protected by DACA, but once he finished school, he lost that protection. A witness in the neighborhood who remained anonymous explained what she saw.
From what I feel is that they were probably following him, and they parked all their cars behind him, trying to stop the way so that he could leave, and another car from immigration came through the street of Fellowship and blocked him from the front.
NBC4 reached out to ICE and the Department of Homeland Security